It's more important than ever for modern businesses to have clear policies in place and a structure that allows staff members to view the document and then sign that document. Whether it's for reducing cyber insurance premiums, getting certification for things like ISO 27001, or for keeping an industry auditor happy, it's incredibly important to make sure that we have a centralized system in place to host key documentation and a clear way to show that staff members are agreeing to it. With uPolicy, we can send documents to your staff members over email, and we track when they view the document and then when they sign it. Now, one of the major issues when it comes to good policy management is having the policies loaded in the first place. Creating them can be incredibly time consuming, so we have policy templates in here preloaded for you. Things like acceptable use policies, email policies, password policies, security awareness training policies. There are around 45 in the system which you can take and you can edit to make them relevant to your organization. If you have your own documentation but you just need somewhere to host it, we have a PDF import feature. So you can just upload your document straight into the system without having to spend time configuring the formatting of it. Now, with uSecure, automation is a massive part of our processes. With policy management, it's important that you have fail-safes to ensure that all staff members are receiving key documentation, and that's where this signature settings feature comes into it. So for each individual document, you can set up rules that dictate how the document is sent out and when people need to opt into it. So probably the most common signature type that we see being used is from last signature. From last signature will ensure that every single staff member in uSecure is sent that document straight away. That includes new staff members. So with the Microsoft 365 or Google Workspace integration, this can become embedded as part of your process with new starters. They get added into your Active Directory, the sync pulls them into uSecure, and uPolicy ensures that they are sent your key documentation on day one. The system will track when they view it and then when they sign it. Now, it's important with policy management to ensure that staff members aren't going too long without being reminded of their responsibilities. So with the from last signature type, we can set re-sign rules. So every 2 years after each person last signed that document, they get asked to opt in again. Now, we have different signature types. For example, this one is based on a fixed term. But the idea is you then have peace of mind to know when uSecure is set up effectively, every single staff member receives your key documentation, you will track when they view and when they sign it, and you'll make sure they don't go too long without agreeing to that document. From a reporting perspective, it's incredibly clear to track who it's been sent to and when they signed it. So with this email policy, for example, I can see here a list of our recipients, and I can see when each person actually signed it. We also have version control. So as a document changes over time, you can log people's consent to the different versions. All in all, it means that if you get audited, you then have a very clear space to show all of your documentation, to illustrate that you have them in place, and also demonstrate that you're proactively getting engagement from your staff members and have an audit trail to prove that they are aware of their responsibilities.